In my previous life, I was betrothed to my childhood sweetheart, Zachary York, yet he fell for a junior, Tracy Graham, and planned to elope with her. I told his parents of their plan and asked for canceling our engagement. Yet, under their persuasion, I lay with Zachary while he was unconscious from the drug's effects. That very night, Tracy, who had waited for him at the station, was murdered by a vagrant. I thought Zachary would rage against me. However, he merely said everyone was tied to their own destiny. He even proposed marriage to me at once. I was ecstatic, but on the night I had longed for most, he shoved me into a room filled with men. I begged him desperately to let me go, but his face twisted with hatred. You should taste the suffering that Trace endured. If not for your jealousy, she would be my bride now. In the end, I was brutalized to death. Because of Zachary, I was marked as the vilest woman in Reveria, denied even a shred of honor after death. Reborn, I wake to find myself on the very day of their planned elopement. This time, I'm not exposing their plan to elope. I'll even lend them a helping hand. Yvonne Lawson, what did you do to me? I opened my eyes and saw my childhood sweetheart, Zachary York, stumbling to his feet at the side of the bed. His cheeks were flushed. The scene was hauntingly familiar. That was when I realized I had been reborn. This was the very day Zachary and his first love were supposed to elope. In everyone's eyes, Zachary and I were childhood sweethearts, destined to be together. For the 10 years we had known each other, he had always treated himself as my fiancé. That was until the day I came of age when he told me he had found the lady he loved. To him, I had only ever been like a sister. Yvonne, this time I won't lay a finger on you. I won't miss Trace again, I've already called her over. Get out. I met Zachary's cold, resentful gaze and felt my heart skip a beat. Could it be that he had been reborn too? In my previous life, I chose to let Zachary go when I learned he planned to elope with Tracy Graham. I even proposed to break off the engagement with the York family. On the day Zachary was meant to elope, he was trapped at home. His parents drugged him and sent him into my room. The next day, news spread that a homeless man had killed Tracy. Zachary had spent the entire night in his room. In the end, he only said, everyone has their fate. I thought he had let go, so I agreed to marry him. However, on our wedding night, he drugged me and sent me into a room filled with homeless men. Only then did I understand that Zachary had been holding back for months. He had only been waiting to push me into hell at the moment I should have been happiest. Even after I was tortured to death, he wasn't satisfied. He spread the photos of my suffering all over Reveria. After my death, I became known to all as a scandalous woman. On the other hand, Zachary inherited my fortune and became the wealthiest man in Reveria. My soul lingered on the edge of the living world for my last moment. That was when I saw Tracy return in style, accompanied by 2 children. As it turned out, she had never died. She had taken Zachary's parents' money and gone abroad to nurse her pregnancy. Seeing them happy as a family of 6, I finally understood I had been nothing but a fool. Given this second chance at life, I resolved never to have anything to do with the York family again. With that in mind, I pulled out a condom and tossed it at Zachary's feet. This is from your mother. I'm returning it to its rightful owner. Enjoy your night.